I feel very happy today. Happy in the sense that I had this plan since June, July last year that we're going to be having the first ever retreat management. Retreat is actually meant to be it can be the whole entire staff. Yeah, we can decide to go outside. You can go to Abeokuta, we can go somewhere. It's a very normal thing, like we anything we start continues with the help of God. And I'm seeing this like something that should always come up on annual basis. It's very important to have deliberations. Between now and tomorrow, I'll be very happy if we try to loosen up and also bring up suggestions. Yesterday, I had to call her twice. I was trying to do something on some of the things. I said, what do you feel? And she said, no, let's do it this way. And I said, okay. Abi? And, the moment she said, this way is better, I agree with her. You understand? Because I don't think... So what I'm trying to say is that this is part of the process of any organization that wants to scale, It's normal. And every organization that is projecting to have, to have an elongative stay on the front line, we always plan, why are we here? We're here to have discussions on where are we coming from and where are we going? What did we do wrong? What did you do right in 2024? 2025, what can we do better? You understand? Sometimes people have, and we decided to say, okay, let's have a place where we will not be distracted. Distraction can come from maybe you are doing whatever you're doing and somebody say, somebody just called. We need to go and...
Okay. Hello, everyone. My name is John Adekoya. I'll be starting the presentation for the operations. As you know, we have two operations manager. That is myself and Mr. Aziz Solonikwekun, and he will be doing also the other part of the presentation that focuses more on some areas. So for the operations, our operational overview at Rotimas Integrated Services Limited. We are looking at the overview from January 2024 to June 2024. So, at Rotimas Pest Control Company, we are committed to delivering high quality, effective and environmental responsible pest management solutions. That is what we engage ourselves with. That is what we prioritize as we do our day-to-day activity, to make sure that we carry out high quality, effective and environmental responsible pest management solution. Also, the operational activity highlights our key activity, our service performance, our compliance efforts through the year, our team of highly trained professionals that work diligently day and night to carry out the best of effective pest control services to our customers. And our mission is to provide safe, efficient, and sustainable pest control solutions to all of our customers. So having known this, we are going to look at the scope of our pest control service. Majorly, what I'm looking at with this presentation is to give us a brief idea of what we do. Then my colleague will come up and tell us some of the hiccups, the hikes, the solutions, and thereafter of what we also need to put in place. So the scope of our pest control service is that, number one, the type of pest control service we carry out, the list of common pests that we treat, our integrated pest management program, the choice of pest control pesticide, and the choice of pest control equipment. So that the things that our operational activity deals with.
Good evening. The place is very cozy, so I don't really know the time. Good evening. My name is Olaniwekun Aziz. I am the operations manager with Mr. Adekoya John. So, compliance with health and safety regulations, strict regulatory standards must be met to ensure safety in pest control activities. So we adhere to industry guidelines and governmental regulations to guarantee all treatments and preventive measures are conducted in a responsible and legal manner. So this indicates the way we treat our clients. The possible way of treatment in Domino's is different from the ways we do treatments in New West, because we have to take possible care when we are doing spraying and the kind of chemicals we use for each and various clients that we do have. So then other key points in this, we have enhancing operational efficiency through effective pest control measures by utilizing the latest pest control techniques and technologies. So we strive to improve the efficiency and effectiveness of our services. This includes the use of environmental friendly solutions. Environmental friendly solutions such as the IPM products. We tend to bring in things that we can use for fumigation or for treatment or pest control processes without the use of always going there to fumigate. Hence, by the method of always going to a facility that complain of rodents or roaches issues, just to apply roaches bait and gel and powder, and so on. So, customer awareness and education. Educating clients on pest control prevention techniques is a key component of our approach. So, that in the media of 2024, we try to educate our clients, which include Domino's managers, of how pest control actually works. Because this will give us a better regard on the results that we are looking for. A Domino's manager can just come on in and say that the pest control they did yesterday did not work and start sending emails, of which is possible might spoil the reputation of the company. So if they are fully aware on how pest control actually works, they will know that they shouldn't be expecting a tangible result after 24 hours of fumigation.
So once again, I said, good evening, everybody. I'll be taking the overview of year 2024. I'm representing the administrative departments, and my name is Damilola Arowojolu. The objective of this presentation is that at the end of this presentation, all the management and the staff should have a brief of the happenings in the year 2024. But here I'm having Mr. Emmanuel as part of us. So at the end of the presentation, we all that is here, we should have a brief of what's happened in the year 2024, especially from the human resources and the administrative perspective. Then we should also be able to identify areas of improvement in the year 2025. We don't just treat one. We treat them like they have like 4, 5 stores. So the likes of Forever, we have like, I think like 5 of their centers that we treat. But in the year 2024, they closed some of their stores, some of their centers. They closed the Victoria Island Center. The Ibadan Center too was closed, coupled with the Asaba Center. Then for the year 2024, we had some prospects. The likes of Von Farm. We also had Unilag, believing that in this year 2025, we're going to be having something good with them in the area of business relationship. Then I'll go to the events, the happenings in the year 2024. On my list, I have the incident of LIRS and FIRS audit, which, since I've been working with Rotimas, it hasn't come to place before. And I'm saying this now. When it happened, as I was scared that what's going on, is there someone that is actually telling people about our company? Though it's normal for you to have audits, but we've not been having them coming at the same time. After LIRS, we moved to FIRS. But when they came, they realized that we are doing our best. Until now, there's no conclusion. They are here to give us their final conclusion on the audit. Then we also had Cultural Day. We had Jesse Day. which helped, it encouraged team bonding among the team members. We had Pest Awareness Day in Omole Phase 1 Grammar School. We also, in the year 2024, there was also the importation of base stations, the model that we don't have before. That will be the first time we're having to be selling a foldable base station, which some people, not because they actually need it, but because they wanted to see the new model, we were able to sell it out in no time. Then in the year 2024 as well, 2 of the administrative staff, which I'm one of them, we were engaged in training, that's digital marketing training, to boost our service, to make our job better. Then in continuation, the happenings for the year 2024, we had webinars for our alumni. That's whenever we had training like that, we used to add our alumni to WhatsApp group. That's to ensure that they are being mentored. So part of our mentorship plan is to organize webinars, free webinars for our alumni. So we had several of them in the year 2024. Also in the year 2024, there was partnership with Adept Leasor Limited. Adept Leasor Limited, they are a financing company. They help people to purchase equipment. In our area, their plan is to help pest controllers to purchase pest control equipment. Then they will be paying gradually. Though there will be documentation, there will be agreement between the both parties. But there was no conversion. This partnership, to all those that went, as in converse with the company, we didn't have any conversion. Nobody came to buy equipment through Adept Leasor. But we were able to get other people. We were able to get alumni coming in to buy equipment without Adept Leasor. Then in the year 2024 as well, there were several private and corporate trainings. Sorry, that's trainings. We had the private are uncountable. I don't really have the full because it's not only me that records keep the record. I have an assistant when I'm not around, so there are times that the record is kept. But for corporates, we were able to have training for Tulip Cocoa. We went to Ijesha, Ogun State, their facility, to take the training for them. Also, we had training for Eat and Go company, I think two staff of quality managers in Eat and Go. They came to our company for a kind of pest awareness training. Then in the year 2024 as well, our birthdays, courtesy of Dr. Tolu, we usually celebrate all staff members' birthdays. So all birthdays were observed. We had some send forths, which were also observed. There were welfare packages for, I can say, to all the staff. At least I know of some. So all the staff, in one way or the other, we all benefit. Those in the apartments, on individual basis, the staff will enjoy the welfare package, courtesy of Dr. Tolu, the MD.
Yes, because good evening, everyone. So once again, my name is Emmanuel Abiodun Adiagbo. So, and what I'm about to talk about is something we exercise on a daily basis. So it's basically not new, regardless of your age, your whatsoever. This is something we have been doing in one way or the other, from our place of work to our individual homes. Do you understand my point? So if we're talking about effective leadership and management in the workplace, the key to organizational success. At first, before I proceed, right? Before I proceed to the outline, or let me start with the outline. Introduction, first introduction, leadership versus management, key qualities of an effective leader, leadership style, role of emotional intelligence, importance of communication, managing and leading teams effectively, workplace challenges and case study, conclusion, questions, and what? Answer. So for a leader, you must learn how to encourage innovation and changes. To some of us, If a new idea comes to us, we always debug it. No, it won't fly. No. Let people be free to express themselves. Let people be free to share ideas with you. Let people be free to come to you and talk. Once they talk, do not say no. And that is why you see that in team work, team bonding, sometimes they will throw questions to they will not ask you to deliberate. You know what they are looking for? Who can accommodate other people's? You know, some people will say, no, that idea is not, that idea is not. You do not bring down people's idea. You listen to them, you filter it, and you marry the one that is. So it is very much important that you operate an open door system in your leadership style, so that people can be free to come to Mr. Aziz, Mr. John, Madam Grace, Mrs. Dami. That's for you as a leader. But you as a management staff, ensure stability and efficiency. What is the current process that you are running that has been working for you? Make it a standard. What are the things that have been stopping your operation? Work on it to ensure that you have efficiency. Efficiency is key. How can you avoid repeat? Repeat job. They use repeat job. Because I know for mechanic, they use repeat job, right? So avoid, efficiency will never allow you have repeat job. Operation. Some of these things are key to you. Efficiency will never allow you have repeat job. So ensure the process that will bring stability into your operation and efficiency. And always learn how to identify good, good stuff, or how would I put it? So some people will not feel bad. Move closely to them so that you can know them better, know them beyond. So you can see the recommendation that you guys are giving your CEO, that he has this interpersonal relationship, and it is very much important for every leader and management staff. Do not make it look like it is job that brings us together. No. If they come to you for advice, welcome it. I'm not saying you should poke nose, but sometimes you can see your staff looking at, what's wrong? Hope you are fine. Hope no issue. You just show what we call empathy. We are getting there. So lastly, lead by example. Do not be a dictator. Lead by what? Example. And as imagine, use authority to direct team. Hello, A, B, and C, team A, you guys are going to so. Be specific, be direct, be purposeful.
You have what is called brand and what is called branding. So brand is a distinguished mark. It's a mark. Do you get? That mark you are seeing on your company logo. That mark, that hook leaf, that is called brand. Something that helps to differentiate a person, a company, and an organization. It can represent a word, an idea, just like what you said, also an image, a designs, and set of values. That is brand. Then when you now see branding, because you see a lot of people, you ask them, what do you do? I'm into branding, or I do brand. You just smile. Do you get? So most of us don't know how these things are played. That is what is called brand. That's what is called branding. Then branding is now beyond brand, because it's no longer about that brand. It's about the branding. The branding is now the experience. It's now the experience. It's now what you're offering to your client. That is the branding. What you have to yourself as a mark is the brand. So when you are saying branding, you are saying personal branding, is a practice of marketing oneself to society. It's a process by which individuals differentiate themselves by identifying or articulating their unique value proposition and then leveraging on across different platforms. So that is personal branding. Is now when you market yourself, how do you market yourself to companies is not different from I have a brand. So you have a brand, then marketing yourself to other people is not the personal brand. It's not the marketing aspect of it. So it has value proposition. So the word value proposition is that thing that you are offering. Do you get? Like Wale now, he sings. So that's the singing, the music part of you is your value. So they are going to pay for your value. So how do you build a brand around your value? Do you get? So
Which is what you said yesterday. You are like an example to others. Now, this idea I'm going to chip in. About a week ago, we bought diary for everybody at the management level so them to be able to organize their task easily. Give the diary, all the diary you see, okay. But on this, it is not even enough. What we're going to be pushing now is that when you're in the office, because sometimes I can't start showing you, I have videos on my phone where I see somebody put leg on the table pressing phone. You know, nobody's going to say when you don't have work, you should be work and all that. But if you are creative, you know that there's no free time. There are times that there are tasks. It's just because you are always waiting to be spoon-fed. That's why you cannot think, okay, what is still, you know. So that's the idea of the idea of the diary is to write what you need to do before the day. So if on Monday you already have some of the things that you need to do, so at the end of Monday you look at it, what have I not done? The one I've not done, that's my own diary too. Whatever I cannot achieve on that day that I write, I move it to the following day. But I never leave any task. In fact, I even have an application on my phone, you know, that I also use like a daily planner. But what I want to say is that to have a productive day at work, my simple advice is that set out a time for break in between the hours of work. I'm not saying 1 hour break. One of the easiest distractions that I've seen in this age that we are is mindless scrolling on social media. You know, by the time you hold your phone and you're on Instagram, you have spent 30 minutes without achieving anything. You are checking page of EZT against Mercy Chinwo. That's their business. Their fight does not add any value to your pocket. But before you know it, you spend 1 hour. So if from my own research, I've realized that the biggest time waster at the current state among us is scrolling on social media, on the phone, on working hour. So what is the advice? When you have multiple tasks, let's say you have an hour, agreed in your mind that you're having 10 minutes break within an hour, then let your phone be somewhere. When you have spent 50 minutes doing everything you need to do, then consciously pick your phone and use that your 10 minutes that you have allotted to yourself as your break to do whatever you feel you need to do. I don't know if I'm communicating. So if maybe you have an hour or 2 hours, you already know that this is the time that I want to work. What do I need to do? Because the biggest distraction is phone. And must be very, I see it all the time. Some people even see the free data in the office an opportunity to just be, you know, checking pages and all that, you know, and all that. But we just don't say some of these things. You understand? So put up a time that is your break. That time that's your break, you can do anything with it. But when you are looking at, okay, I've spent my 15 minutes, okay, I need to go back to what I'm doing. And at the time that you say you are working, whatever is not important in that phone at that moment, if you're a serious-minded person, is not important. If we take all these things and use it even in our individual lives, it will help us.